I've been saying for quite some time on every single show that I do that things in this country were going to get bloodier before they got better. Not because I'm some type of prophet and not because I want to see people harmed, but because those that are in power want bloodshed. They want violence. They joke about the idea of there being a civil war, and not because they think that it's funny, but because they're trying to plant the seeds for such. I want people to understand that we have reached a tipping point in this country. We've reached another big moment, a moment where we need to decide not just what we are against, but what we are for, what we are willing to fight for. Because you see, we are not going to be able to march and dance and sing our way out of this, right? There is going to be a real confrontation, and people need to understand that there is no place to be safe, right? That for those that have been political ostriches burying their heads in the sand, thinking that, well, this issue is in another state or it's in another coast or it's in another place and I don't have to see it, I don't have to feel it, I don't have to come into connection with it. Well, now it's on your street, and not only is it on your street, it's on your doorstep. And either you're going to decide to just batten down the hatches and stay inside and hope to God that they don't pry their way in, or you're going to fight for your place and your space, not just in this fucking country, but in this world. There will always be forces that are at play that are working to oppress and harm the most marginalized. Right? And we are not going to be free until all of us are free and all of us are collectively conscious and, yes, woke to our intertwined destinies and faiths. The fact of the matter is that it doesn't need to be my child that is being kidnapped. It doesn't need to be my wife or husband or loved one. I need to know that if I don't speak out, if I don't take action, that next it can be me. And that we all need to see our empathy as our superpower, that we don't need to be in a time of stealing ourselves from the pain and the depravity. We need to be in a place of deep rooting and connecting our roots in rich soil of justice, of integrity, of morals, of value, and of truth. Trumpism is a virus. It is a cancer that has been eating away. And we thought, right, that we could just, do enough so that it wouldn't take up and consume the whole. It has. What are you willing to fight for? That's the question. That's what we're being called to.